Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perfect French with Dylane. Today we're gonna learn how to ask a question in French. We are gonna see two different types of questions. We're gonna see the inversion and then we are going to see how to use est-ce que. It's a part 1 video. Next Monday will be part 2, so we are going to see what, who, how, etc, how to use them. Maybe there will be a part 3, I'm not too sure yet, but maybe. For this week's video on Wednesday, we are going to see 10 verbs that you need to master when you start learning French. And on Thursday, 10 verbs of slang that you should know. As usual, you can get the PDF for this lesson on my website, theperfectfrench.com. The first question we're going to see today is, do you speak French? So we are going to see the inversion and then we are going to transform the sentence with est-ce que. So in French, parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? So when you do the inversion, you simply put the verb first and then the pronoun after. A thing that changed quite a lot with English is that we always have a dash between the two. Always. Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? When you do the inversion, it's the more formal that you could be. It's more for exam. We don't really do that in real life. If you haven't watched my video how to sound like a French native speaker, I will link it below. It's also one of the subjects of this video. Now, how to get to est-ce que. Est-ce que is a very casual way to talk. We use it all the time. And you will see now it's very easy to ask a question with est-ce que. It doesn't really have a translation in English though, so that's quite annoying, but once again, very easy to use. To reach the est-ce que, we are going to transform the interrogative sentence into a non-interrogative sentence. So, parlez-vous français? We are going to unswitch and then we're going to say vous parlez français. It's not a question, it's an affirmation. Vous parlez français. Then it's very simple from now because we just need to put est-ce que in front of the sentence. Est-ce que vous parlez français? Est-ce que vous parlez français? So it's quite easy to make a question with est-ce que. There's not much complicated around it. Also, all the est-ce que questions are going to be answered with yes or no. Oui, non. So, est-ce que vous parlez français? Oui, je parle français. Non, je ne parle pas français. Okay? But today we only see the question. Let's see a second one. Numéro 2. Are you Australian? And in French, es-tu australien? Es-tu australienne? So, australien is a man, australienne a woman. So that's for the inversion. So remember, verb dash pronoun. Then to find the est-ce que, we are going to undo the interrogative form. Tu es australien, tu es australienne. And then we just need to add the est-ce que. Est-ce que tu es australien? Est-ce que tu es australienne? Also, I forgot to say that, but stay until the end because I'm going to teach you how to pronounce est-ce que like a French native speaker, so for fast speech. Numéro 3. Do you want a piece of cake? Do you want a piece of cake? Veux-tu une part de gâteau? Veux-tu une part de gâteau? So, veux-tu. Then we undo the interrogative form again. Tu veux une part de gâteau? And then we just need to add the est-ce que. Est-ce que tu veux une part de gâteau? Est-ce que tu veux une part de gâteau? Numéro 4. Have you seen my purse? So, here the translation is gonna be with a passé composé, which makes it a tiny bit harder, but nothing too hard. It's going to be, as-tu vu mon sac à main? As-tu vu mon sac à main? So what we switch is a and tu. We do not switch vu, participe passé. We do not switch it. So, as-tu vu? Okay? Mon sac à main. If we undo it, tu as vu mon sac à main. Tu as vu mon sac à main. Est-ce que tu as vu mon sac à main? Est-ce que tu as vu mon sac à main? Numéro 5. Do you want to come tonight? Do you want to come tonight? And here we have two verbs following each other. It's different than passé composé. It's still two verbs following each other. Veux-tu venir ce soir? Veux-tu venir ce soir? So here, once again, we are going to switch the first verb. Veux-tu, and then venir stays after. Veux-tu venir ce soir? And if we undo it, tu veux venir ce soir? And then we just need to add the est-ce que. Est-ce que tu veux venir ce soir? Est-ce que tu veux venir ce soir? Numéro 6. Do you know this person? Do you know this person? Connais-tu cette personne? Connais-tu cette personne? If you want to learn the differences between connaître and savoir, I will also put the video in the description box. Go watch it after this video. Finish this video first. Connais-tu cette personne? So then we switch. Tu connais cette personne? Tu connais cette personne? And then we just need to add est-ce que. Est-ce que tu connais cette personne? It's very easy. Numéro 7. Are you married? Êtes-vous marié? Êtes-vous marié? So, êtes-vous marié? Then we undo the interrogative form. Vous êtes marié. Vous êtes marié. Then we just need to add est-ce que. Est-ce que vous êtes marié? Est-ce que vous êtes marié? Numéro 8. Do you like apples? Do you like apples? Aimez-vous les pommes? Aimez-vous les pommes? So we undo it. Vous aimez les pommes? Aimez, link. Vous aimez les pommes? And then we ask the question. Est-ce que vous aimez les pommes? Est-ce que vous aimez les pommes? Numéro 9. Easy, thirsty. Here it becomes a tiny bit more complicated. Simply because we cannot say a-il soif. It doesn't sound good, okay? A-il soif. It just doesn't sound good. We can't really say that smoothly. It just doesn't work. So in this case, and in the next one too, numéro 10, we'll see that as well, we add a T in the middle. A-t-il soif? A-t-il soif? The T doesn't mean anything, it's only for pronunciation. A-t-il soif? Til. A-t-il. So, A, tiré, dash, tiré, T, tiré, il. A-t-il soif? So if we do it, il a soif. Il a soif. And then if we add the est-ce que, and this one is gonna change a tiny bit as well. Est-ce qu'il a soif? Est-ce qu'il a soif? Do you see what is different in this one? So, because il starts with a I, which is a voyelle, we don't keep the E at que. It's gonna be Q-U apostrophe. Est-ce qu'il a soif? Let's see the same kind again. Numéro 10. Is she hungry? Is she hungry? A-t-elle faim? A-t-elle faim? Once again, we have to add the T, otherwise it will be a-elle faim. A-elle faim doesn't sound good. A-t-elle faim? A-t-elle faim? Okay? So if we undo it, elle a faim. Elle a faim. Then if we add the est-ce que, est-ce qu'elle a faim? Est-ce qu'elle a faim? We remove the E from Q-U-E, apostrophe E-L-L-E, because once again, L starts with a voyelle, so we don't keep the E. Now, how to pronounce est-ce que like a French native speaker. So how do you say it? Quickly fast speech. Simply, we say est-ce que, est-ce que, est-ce que. Okay, so we don't say est-ce que. We say est-ce que, est-ce que. So for the first one, it will be est-ce que vous parlez français? Est-ce que vous parlez français? Est-ce que vous parlez français? Second one, est-ce que t'es australien? T apostrophe ES. Est-ce que t'es australien? Est-ce que t'es australienne? Numéro 3, est-ce que tu veux une part de gâteau? Est-ce que tu veux... Of course, I exaggerate here, okay? Est-ce que tu veux une part de gâteau? Est-ce que tu veux une part de gâteau? Numéro 4, est-ce que tu as vu mon sac à main? Est-ce que tu as vu mon sac à main? Est-ce que... Numéro 5, est-ce que vous voulez venir ce soir? Est-ce que vous voulez venir ce soir? Numéro 6, est-ce que tu connais cette personne? Est-ce que tu connais cette personne? Numéro 7, est-ce que vous êtes marié? Est-ce que vous êtes marié? Numéro 8, est-ce que vous aimez les pommes? 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 Numéro 9, est-ce qu'il a soif? Est-ce qu'il a soif? Est-ce qu'il a soif? Numéro 10, est-ce qu'elle a faim? Est-ce qu'elle a faim? Est-ce qu'elle a faim? That's it for the first part of how to ask a question in French. If you have a question about the subject, leave it to me in the comment. I will make sure to include in my next video next Monday. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, it really helped me. You can connect with me on my Instagram, my Facebook page and this YouTube channel. I try to answer all the comments and all the messages I get. And I will see you soon for another lesson.